Hello Cancer, I'm Lisa, this is Rooted Souls Tarot and this is your weekly reading. So this is for you if you are Cancer, Sun, Moon or Rising. It's a general reading, so you just need to take from it what you need and leave behind what you don't. Simple. Okay, so I've got these lovely Spirit Animal Oracle cards by Colette Baron Reid. I'll give them a little bit of a shuffle and we'll pick you two and see what they have got to tell you. Try not to drop them all over the place. Right. We have Beaver Spirit. Lay a solid foundation. Lizard Spirit. Dream the world into being. Okay. So this very much feels like a week of creation, of us putting our time and energy into things to create something new. New systems, new projects, new homes, new relationships. But whatever it is for you, because don't forget, it's a general reading, it's different for every single one of us. You're needing to create a strong foundation. It's important whatever we do, isn't it? But this week, I think it's going to be quite important in whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you've got going on. And along with doing that, I think you are needing to try and create this vision for yourself, because if we don't have a vision, if we don't know what it is we want, how can we expect the universe or spirit or whoever it is that you look to help us to bring it into our lives? How can that happen? So we need to actually know what we want. So I think this week is going to be a week of laying those strong foundations and of visualising our future. So whether you need to, get out your glue and your paper and do an old-fashioned vision board, get on Canva or Pinterest and start pinning things on there to create your vision board. But I think this week is all about visualisation or visualising even what it is you want for yourself for the future. How do you want your future to look? So, Cancer, let's have a few tarot cards. Try not to drop them all over the place. I've just realised why I think it is I'm dropping these today. I think it's because I'm used to bigger cards and these are not as sturdy. So they keep flying here, there and everywhere. So I'll apologise in advance. Oops. There we go. Right, let's find you five. We've got the Three of Swords. We've got the Three of Wands, all the threes. The Nine of Wands. The Six of Pentacles. And the Queen of Cups. Okay, so the Three of Swords we'll start off with. The Three of Swords is about sadness, it's about loss, it's about heartbreak. So I think, you may well have been feeling one of those emotions recently. It may be that you've been sort of sitting within one of those emotions for quite a while. And now it's time, I think, for you to let that go, for you to start moving on, for you to feel able to start moving on. Let's have a few more cards to go with this. And I think this is where you're having this new start, where you're beginning to lay foundations and start to rethink about your future. It's all about letting this, pulling these three swords out of that heart and letting things go and beginning to heal in some way. Right, we've got the shadow side. That's the Devil card. And we've got the Ace of Wands. So brilliant. So the Devil is all about low vibrational energy. It's about sitting in that low vibrational energy. And with the energy of the Devil comes words like fear, sadness, pain, unworthiness. And so you may well have been sort of feeling in that lower vibrational energy, and especially if you've been through some tough stuff, some difficult stuff that has given you this Three of Swords, this pain, this grief, this sadness, this loss. It's very difficult, isn't it? It's very difficult to lift ourselves when we're feeling feeling life is so difficult, and we're sitting in that lower vibrational energy. But the good thing is we've got that Ace of Wands there. We've got the opportunity to start shaking things up, to bring more joy, bring more passion into our lives. It's a new opportunity. So I think it's time for you to shake things up, for you to lift your energy into a more positive way of being. And it's time for you to take that new opportunity, take that new Ace of Wands, and really move forward with the energy. I do apologise. There's somebody just outside my window, so if you can hear talking, that's what's going on. Right. Okay. So the Ace of Wands, transformation. It's transformative energy. Look at that butterfly there. Things are going to start shifting. Things are going to start moving, and the energy is, more importantly, going to start moving into a more positive type of energy. So we've got the Three of Wands there. The Three of Wands is all about you looking out there onto the horizon. What's next for you? Where can you take yourself? You've got this new opportunity. Are you going to move with it? Are you going to move towards it? Are you going to take that opportunity? Are you going to, start creating a vision for yourself for the future? How is it going to look? So, he's weighing things up. He's seeing where he can go next. And this is going to be you, Cancer. Did I say Gemini before? I do apologise if I did. This is you, Cancer. You're really opening up yourself to something new. We've got the Nine of Swords there. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. So, I'm not saying this is going to be easy. And there is going to be some stress involved. The Nine of Swords is about stress, it's about anxiety, it's about the thing that you're going to sleep thinking about at night, the thing that you're waking up thinking about. And I think any sort of movement, any sort of shift in energy comes with it some anxiety, because it's what we've come to know, isn't it? It's the place that we have been sitting for a while, and it can be quite challenging to step out and move into this new energetic way of being. So I think, you are wanting to move forward, you are wanting to shake things up in some way and start building things stronger for yourself for the future. But there's a little bit of fear involved in there, and creating anxiety. We've got the Queen of Pentacles there. Again, she is the card of lifting your vibration, about sitting in that positive energy. Because when we sit in that positive energy, we draw other positive things towards us. It's being in alignment, keeping our energy in alignment with what we want for ourselves. If you've ever had an experience of being in that lower vibration, which I'm sure most of you have, I certainly have, it's very easy when you're feeling quite low for bad things to sort of come towards you, and things, it's really hard to shake that and break that cycle of that, that sort of negative energy of things, difficult things coming your way. So when we get an opportunity to step out of that and to lift our vibration into a more positive, higher vibrational state, then, good things start flowing our way. And I think that's literally what's happening with you this week, Cancer. I think, there's a shift in energy, and again, it might feel stressful, it might make you feel a little bit anxious and a little bit squirrely even, but you're opening yourself up to drawing all those lovely things that you want for yourself, and give you the opportunity to see your vision for your future, how you want your future to look. So we've got the Nine of Wands next. The Nine of Wands, it's the wounded soldier. She's been through some tough stuff. She's been through the wars. She's got dings on her. She's got bruises. She's maybe a little bit, emotionally, she's been through the wars as well. But she's not giving up. She's persistent. See the light behind her there? She's sticking with that light. She's not letting the things that have affected her in the past hold her back. So I think this is, sorry, I'm having a really bad hair day today. I don't know what's going on here. Excuse me. I don't know, whether the things that that you've had going on in your life, are they defining you moving forwards? Are they affecting how you move forwards? So I think this week for you is all about releasing, about letting things go, about focusing on that positive, trying to shift yourself and move with that positive energy, and just not let the things that have happened in the past hold you back. Being persistent, just really moving towards this better place that you deserve, that you want for yourself. This feels quite heavy, doesn't it, Cancer? But I think this, for some of you, it's going to be heavy. Others, it's going to be, less so. But there's definitely this energetic shift that you're going to feel. And like I say, it could be a little bit scary. It make you feel a little bit anxious, but it's for the positive. So, with that nine of wands, we've got the High Priest. The High Priest, he is very traditional. He's very traditional. And I actually feel that this is about routines, about structures, about doing things the way that you have always done them. And I think this is maybe about shaking that up a little bit, shaking things up and starting to see where you can break these barriers, change the structures, shake up your routine. I think the way that you've been doing things has been suitable for you in the past, but now it's time to break free of that a little bit, I think, and not be so rigid in the way that you're thinking about things and looking at things. So, and I think, obviously, when things are difficult, we create these barriers, we create these structures around ourselves to protect us, don't we? But now you're moving forwards, and it's time for you to shake things up, do things a little bit differently, and be a little bit more fluid, actually. Be a little bit more fluid, let things flow in a way that they need to, because when we keep things too strict, too rigid, then the energy doesn't flow the way that it needs to. And the energy really does need to with you, because this feels very energetic, a very energetic reading. Life is I'm an energy worker. I work with energy. I'm a Reiki master teacher and a crystal healer as well. So for me, energy is everything, and you can feel it when you walk in a room, can't you? When there's a weird energy, when things don't feel right, when things feel off, or when things feel great. And so it is very important with how we live, with how I do believe vibration is the key to life. And when things when we're given opportunities to work with our energies and to open ourselves up to working with the energy, then that is always an amazing thing. And I think you are this week. It feels like this shift is happening around you, and I think you're going to embrace it. I hope you're going to embrace it, and you can use this energy to really move yourself forwards. Right, let's see what other cards we've got with this. There we go. Four of Wands, building strong foundations for the future. As our little beaver spirit, lay a solid foundation. So I very much think that it's time to start doing things a little bit differently. It's time to start doing things differently, and it's time to stop letting the past affect how you're moving forwards. Yeah? Because you're going to start building new, stronger foundations, and you're going to need to create a new vision of how you want your life to look. We've got the Six of Pentacles there. The Six of Pentacles is a card of energy, the flow of energy. So are you giving too much energy away? Are you taking too much energy? When things are out of balance, when things maybe, for instance, somebody is taking energetically off you. They are a bit of an energy vampire, or they are taking too much money off you. you know, that friend that always forgets the wallet, and it's like the energy's out, the balance of life isn't out, and so things can't move forwards the way that they need to, because things just feel out of kilter, out of balance. And this is the card of everything getting back to its natural balance. It's the card of flow. It's the card of you know, when money you have money, it's like that saying, money goes to money, because you know you're in the flow, that abundant flow, and things are flowing the way that they need to, because there's no blockages, there's no stagnation or anything negative around it, and so money flows the way that it actually should. That's the way the universe should work. And so I think moving forwards for you, I think things are freeing themselves up, that energy's freeing itself up, helping you to move forwards in a much more positive way. The Queen of Wands, she is extremely fiery, she is an entrepreneur, she's very can-do, she's very confident, and she makes things happen, she moves things forward, she pushes things forward. And so I think for you, things are really, you know, you're going to be in this confident phase where you are feeling abundant, where you're feeling lighter and brighter, and you really just want to push life forwards. Again, feeling quite creative. And we've got the Two of Pentacles there. It's about balance again. It's about finding that equilibrium. So I think it's very much about you finding this state of equilibrium this week, Cancer. It's, you know, you've got a lot of wands, a lot of moving towards your joys, your passions, moving towards the things that make you happy, things that make you satisfied. And it's very much a transformative energy from where you've been before. We've got the Queen of Cups next. Queen of Cups is about sitting in your emotions. It's about feeling confident enough to sit in and feel your emotions. It's about not letting anybody on the outside knock you off your throne. It's about just staying calm. It's about staying centered. It's also, you know, she's in the traditional Rider-Waite, she's holding her cup, and it's almost like a trophy. You know, you've come far, you've come a long way, and you may well have had to really battle to find this place of stability, a place of emotional peace, but you've done it. You've done it, and I think by the end of this week you're going to be feeling in a more calmer, more serene kind of space. We've got the Justice card there. Balance, again, those scales. It's about restoring balance within your world, lifting your vibration into a higher vibrational state. We've got the Two of Swords there. I think, you know, this can go one of two ways for you, and it's entirely up to you. You know, the Two of Swords is about having a decision to make. This one or this one. Which way are you going to go? Are you going to go down that path? You're going to go down that path? Or you're going to go down that path? It doesn't have to just be two choices. So I think, you know, there's some deep emotional stuff going on with you this week. And I think it's entirely up to you how this week plays out. But you have got the possibility to create something amazing for yourself, to shake that energy up, to start moving forwards in a more positive, lighter, brighter way. To, you know, restoring balance in your world this week is key. It's these three cards here that are all about balance, that are saying that you need to find that balance within your life. And I think it's time to think differently. I think it's time to think completely differently, Cancer. Because, you know, if we do things the same all the time, nothing's going to change, is it? It's only when we make changes, we start shifting the way that we're thinking, we start shaking up our vibration, our energetic vibration, then things start moving. So I hope that's been helpful. I hope I've not waffled too much. I think I probably did, but there we go, that's how I roll. Yeah, I'd love to know what's going on with you. If this resonates with you on any level, please let me know in the comments below. Yeah, right, I'll leave you with that. Cancer. In the meantime, you look after yourself, stay rooted, very important. I think you're going to. We've got that lovely Queen of Cups. Stay open, and more than anything, stay magical, because you have got the ability to really shift your life this week in a really positive way. So take care of yourself, and I'll see you very soon.